Alright, I'm back. It's the Town Dog. I'm back on Flight Simulator X Team Edition. We're going to see if we can't do another little flight in my old 152. I'm sitting here where I landed yesterday in Salt Lake City. Spend the night. It's actually early morning. The lights ain't been out too long on the runway. Actually, would like to have started while the lights was on, but it's prettier. But I didn't get that chance, and I'm not going to reset the simulator just to get that. I'm on multiplayer, and I can't change the time of day without resetting the simulator. So we'll leave it at that. We're sitting here on Salt Lake City, and I'm going to try to fly from here up. I don't even know how far it is. Pretty little ways up through there. But we're going to try to go up to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And I'm going to go by the roundabout going through Big Piney. I think that's a reserve up there. Big Piney. It's got a big VOR, high altitude. The Big Piney Airport is at 6,990 feet above sea level. So that means this is going to be a high altitude flight all the way. We're high now, we're high there, and also Jackson Hole is 6451, so all of it's above 6,000. So we'll be above 8, 9, 10,000, around 8 and 9,000 all the way, providing the mountains don't get even away at that. And I think they will. I think some of them may be 14. We'll work around to do something. Anyway, that's what we got in mind, and it is VOR flights. Of course, that's the way I fly. That's the way I fly in here all the time. It's just my way. And we're going to have to get this thing out and fuel it up. That's what I think. It's low fuel this morning. We need to get our full, so because it's gonna be a long trip. Maybe I'll stop the fuel. I'll have to watch that too as we go. I haven't checked this range in any one of the flights. I have no idea how far they are. I have not double checked the directions. I only went to the map and protracted, hoped I get somewhere in the area of the right direction. Actually on the screen with a protractor. That ain't smartest way, but it gets me there usually. And the middle VOR is a high, so that makes it more likely to be good, and the second one's low. The one at Jackson Hole's low. Jackson Hole's also got an ILS, so if it was turning out bad weather, we could get down, which I don't have it set for bad weather, but I do have it set real world weather. It don't seem to be working now. I have seen it work, but at the moment, it's when you go to try to set it, it says error. But I have had to work recently, some, to at least go changing weather, maybe not work right. Now, let's see if we can get this thing started up. Well, first thing I do is get this other stuff going. I ain't got everything set up yet. Just give me a minute here. It is running. That's an old one. It's not on the screen yet. In this one, let's go to the next page. There it is right there. Here it is. One watching. Of course, that's me. At least me. Now I'm going to put this. There it is right there. Here it is. One watching. Of course, that's me. At least me. Now I'm going to put this. There it is right there. Here it is. One watching. Of course, that's me. At least me. Now I'm going to put this. Just about ready to start. Get this TeamSpeak where I can see part of it. There we go, right there. Now I'm not in the recording room. I'm gonna move the recording room, I think.
Channel switched.
That way anybody look until I'm recording. Now, we're up and ready to go. Let's see if we can get in this thing. Gotta select the screen so it'll react to me. Let me fix my seat here. The seat ain't set exactly where it needs to be. That right there should be pretty good right there. Now it don't look bad. Go to 2D. Get this over here closer to the center of the seat. Now I'm gonna set it right there. And that's ready to go. I'm gonna turn these two on. We're gonna see if it'll start. It did. So far it's always worked right. Our fuel has got 2 gallons. I think we better put some fuel in it. Let's see if we can find a fuel pump. We'll look around here and see what we got. I think I got one right here. There it is right there. Actually, I did fuel up when I come in here, but I reset where I wouldn't be have something to do before I leave. So let's see if we can get over that fuel pump. It's gonna go this way right across here. Can you see all that windshield, can you? That navigation window takes up all of it. You can't see out of it. Oh, we've got an F-18 coming in this morning. Should be a fuel trigger along here somewhere. I don't want to get too close to that tank right here, but it may have a wing in it now. Well, we'll be close enough for it to work on. Let's see what we got now. Oh, look at it. We got full tank now. See if I got a wing. No, I ain't got a wing in. I'm alright. I did good. Well, let's see if we can find us a runway and we'll set this thing up. I believe I see a runway already. Cut across here. Ain't nobody looking today. I sent them all coffee and donuts. I know they got their mind on that. They're not paying attention to me leaving. That's where you get out of here. You send them coffee and donuts and a couple of shots of bourbon and ease on out and they ain't gonna bother you. Here we go. We'll get right over here and we'll stop and set the radios up for the first, well, for the whole pump, for the 2 VORs. We won't need the one out of here. We'll see if we're on the heading. I'll decide the heading in just a minute. In fact, I've already got decided. I just haven't set. I don't think I've told it. I've had it on paper here, which way I think I want to go. It was decided by, like I said, using the screen. I did use the other method. It's just like looking at the map. Lock that down. Back in the cockpit. And look at them radio. Well, we got a radio on the panel there. Whoop. Keep on. There we go. Right there. We don't need all that right now. I'm gonna set this at about 8,000. First thing. 8,500. Not 30,000. Whew. Six. 7. 8. 5. And 115. At least for climb out, there we go. Now our first field wire that we'll be going to, we may even touch down or stop a second. I'm not planning on stopping the video at that point unless it's a heck of a long way. It could be. Anyway, we're going, our first field wire is Big Piney at 11650. There we go right there, we'll bring it up. And this here 50 will do it. Bring it, all right now. And the VOR at Jackson Hole is 11540. Right there. There we go right there. Now that'll get us there. Airspeed's ready, altitude's ready. Everything is ready to get us off the ground right there. Now we got to climb out, watch these mountains and stuff. Try to get above them and stay above them. Jackson Hole is 6,000 feet, but it's in a valley, so mountains around it's got to be up even higher than that. That's just normal thoughts. Now, I'm gonna go back outside the plane a minute. Let's line this thing from the outside. I was good looking inside, heck. I don't see nobody coming nowhere out there. Of a high wing, you really can't see much of her altitude look, can you? When you look it up in the sky from where the wings are away. Let's get this thing on center line. Close enough. Right there. Now, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna set this right here. Turn it back off. And here we go. Maybe it will spawn in right where I'm sitting. Come on, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, I want this right here where I can see it. Down about 2 layers of flaps. Alright, let's take this thing out of here now. Since we don't have any navigation, well, we'll go back to this other phone, we'll have navigation. We can't see, but we have navigation. That might going to come on to get a little higher. Yep, they're on now, though. As I said, a little higher, but I don't know how much higher I was talking about. But there's enough right there going on. I'll go to this panel, we can see what we're doing, and I use these pop-ups. Alright, now, I said, never did say what direction I'm going to leave here, did I? I'm going to leave here on 030. We'll try that first and see what we like being right. That's wrong way, 030, back this way. Maybe I'll pull out on this mountain first. That'll put us on that mountain. I'm not ready to get that mountain just yet. We already got the BOR on, so it don't matter. Unless one of those circles to climb. We've got a distance of 119 miles the first leg. That means it's going to be over 250-mile flight. It's going to be a long flight. I didn't turn any lights on before I left the ground. We don't need landing lights now, we're already in the air. Or taxi lights, there we go. Let's get outside and see what's outside the plane in a minute. Oh, wrong button. Let's go with this button. Well, there's a, if I'm not mistaken, this side of here. Oh, we just found out south of Margo. We're not any distance yet. So it says that military base, but there is a little airport right there off the end of the airport here. But there's a military base right in front of me out there. Of a military base. I don't think that's a military base there, but the one across the water is. my flaps. A little sleepy headed, ain't I? Get them up, get airspeed going, fuel roll back, burn the fuel. Now let's see. I'm wanting to get into that heading. The further I go, the more that heading would mean if I had to have it. But as far as, so I'm not sure about them mountains at this point. I know I ain't above them, I know that much. Not yet. I might get above them before I get there, but I don't know. There's a valley right over yonder. I think I remember that. So that turn in front of me, I'm going to get with that valley and cut through it if I'm not high enough by then. I think that valley goes all the way through. There's one there, and I think maybe one back here. That may be it. That may be the only one over there. There's one comes through here for sure. I'll see one down yonder further. That's almost guaranteed to be one. I'm going to fly out anyway, whether I do or don't. I think I go right through yonder, just past these mountains and cut through that whole, maybe high enough by then. I hadn't leveled off yet, I don't think. Oh, still climbing. Now, I'll say it's going to go 030. Turn it around 030. Tell me how bad I'm off. Right now, it'd be almost dead on. By the time I get that bend, it's going to be pretty close. Time I get that. If that bad, I don't know if it goes through there or not. It's down yonder does, I think. This right here might not. I was hoping it did when I saw the wrinkle in the mountain there. There's one through here somewhere, but maybe behind there. Maybe back in yonder. Seems like it does come out right there pretty close to the airport, but I don't remember for sure. I flew this before, through that mountain, but I can't remember where it was at. And there's one behind me on the other side too, going across that side. I've been through both of them. But I'm not real sure that right there goes anywhere. I think it's just cul-de-sac somewhere. I don't want to get into something I can't get out of unless I'm clear it. I'm not cleared yet. That's it. It does show a valley though. It shows it pink. I might be able to get through it. I'm going to try it. Anytime it's pink, I'm supposed to be able to cross it. So right through this valley right here. We'll fly outside the plane. Hopefully, the time I get there, I'll at least be that. Oh, I'm 85 minutes behind up overall though. Looks like I can stand a little more. If I had to cross the mountains, I'd definitely have to stand more. I was thinking about 12 on that mountain, to be honest with you, in my mind, from what I remember from before. Get rid of this home from I need this and we'll see it. Not quite turned color through there, but almost. And now we're climbing again. Those 1,000. I think we can get across here. The mountains itself may be above me. I'm about to get above them. But that little ridge yonder, I think I can get across it. And once I cross it, I'll turn back to the heading I want. Get these mountains on the other side of me. I'm just picking a hole while I'm doing it. I didn't plan this. How to get out of here. Come on out a little more. Look crossways, you misjudge. I'm alright there though, but I just want to get a little further away from that high ridge there. So far, I think I'm alright. It's gonna be close. See, watching the plane don't make a thing. That bottom of that monitor's got to clear. We just got blocked by mountains to our VOR. But we know it's out there and we know what it's due, so it's good enough. We can start coming back now to our original heading, and then we'll work out the actual direction once we get around here. This will put us closer to straight off by cutting across like this. It'll be more like we come straight off the airport to here. This puts us back in what I would have been if I left the airport on that heading. Maybe not exactly in that range. I'm moving into where it should be. Come on around here now. Let's go to 030. There's 28 there. I want to 30 right there for now. Right there. Now, it'll come back on in a few minutes. We cut, when we move sideways, we cut off our, there we go. Cut off our signal with a mountain. They may quit several times before we get there. Now, we're on 030, but see we're off by almost 10 degrees. So let's come on over to that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to verify what degree I want. It tells me right there be good, 22. 12 degrees from where I'm at now. Right there. And that'll probably drift off due to wind. And then we'll like crab a little. It's gonna be a long flight with me. I ain't gonna stop, so I'm gonna stop maybe, but I ain't gonna stay stopped. We'll check our fuel and everything. We got about 400 miles of fuel. We should have enough. Let's see what it says we got for fuel. Right here tells you how long, how far. At this speed we got 348, or 2 hours and 26 minutes. But if we drop this 5, that'll change. Remember that. We climbed out now, we don't need an extra. It'll change a lot, but it'll change. And we may have to have fuel to get this flight. I may check the mountain, estimate range, see if we're halfway at that point. That's what our fuel for. Back of our wiring seat. Right there. Go and pull around and pop my neck. Got a little bit. That's whether or not I actually turn my head there. Right there. Let's see where we at. Give me keep my distance where I can see it. Right there. Oh. The light says low voltage. Tag does. That's a low voltage light underneath is what it means. Tag that light. Doesn't warning. Okay. Too long we've lost the signal again. Okay. Oh, we're close enough. It don't matter right here. It's going to crowd these mountains and start cutting the signal off. Hit the 3-point signal, we're losing at least one of them. Have to have a 3-point signal to get to the elevation. And hey, the mountain in front of me is getting tighter on me. Look at that. Oh yeah. Like I said, we may have to go 12,000 to get over these things. Didn't really want to in this little plane, but I will if I have to. We're getting awful close to the ground. That's all I got to tell you about that one. Give me an autopilot. I'm not ready to climb just yet, but when the wheels start getting in the trees, I will climb. I don't want to hit the ground if I hit it. A little miscalculation here, you'll fly into it before you stop it. Oh, I went to bed last night about 1:30. Oh, well, no, closer. 9 minutes or 2, I believe it was. I laid down. Couldn't think of it. Got up at 7:30. Gonna catch up with him pretty quick today, I think. I can go to 10 without hurting anything, but some of these mountains up in here are 14,000 feet. I remember that. I just don't know exactly where they're here. I thought that was further south, down this same mountain range. But it might be in here. I don't know. Montana? That's the north. It might be up in here. Seems like Montana's got something that tall. I'm watching the ground and I'm really getting close to it. And it's still climbing in front of me, I believe. The ridge is right there, but it's getting closer and closer. Get over this ridge, we'll be making it to the next one. The trees start to look like trees. When they do that, you're getting pretty close. I believe we've got it though. That one. I believe that's enough to clear me. Alright, that went a little side gust of wind there. What we got there? Smoke or fog? A little spot, got a little fog in the valley there. Look there. Looks like all the little clouds over to my right too, down in the valleys. Get out here and go back to town again today. Take care of more business. Work on that porch a little more today. I got the seal on my porch now. I gotta get that extended about 3 feet. Back out where I tore off a bad spot. Now we got a signal back. We lost it again. But we had it for a minute. I just didn't take time to look see how bad it was off. Should have adjusted what it was on if I had a chance. I don't have time to look at it. We're still dead on the left, and that's when it's going to count right now. As long as this line don't need no adjustment, probably. I checked it that time. The mountains sure are high. I'm not wanting to go any higher, but I might have to. 10.5 would be pushing my luck. Well, I don't have a cabin pressure problem with this plane. Myself. My realism ain't set that high. Oh, let's see what we got going here now. salvage stop a minute. Three watching. That's good. At least I drawed a couple people this morning. Let me get the screen back out of my way on the other side. TeamSpeak back and sound back on. Don is in. He's probably watching. He's welcome to join the room too if he wants to. We had a long flight. Salt Lake City to Jackson Hole. A little further than I thought it was. It ain't where I thought it was. I had forgot till after a while I said it come to me. I was trying to put it in Colorado and I couldn't find it. Finally I said Jackson Hole and the word Wyoming followed it automatically. I knew right then I was wrong. Just put it a little further away too, up the map, and I'm zigzagging out going over to Big Piney and up through there to leave Big Piney on 330. Made touchdown at Big Piney and check my fuel and everything. Use a map to estimate the distance. Not in the actual distance, but in, well, we had 120, 30 something when we started. I ain't got no signal again. Too close to these mountains. I could climb another 500, but I don't really want to. Probably have to before it's over, but that's their problem right now. Straight out the front right there. Still pushing these mountains pretty close. Trees below me still look real prevalent. I can see them. I can see the flowers on the ground now. Besides that, I can see the bees in the flowers on the ground. Little bees. Signal back on. It looks good on both sides. Just keep checking off a couple of degrees, but my bar's still right. I thought I saw. I'm gonna go 2 degrees. I saw that while I was looking at it. The wind done blowing. I can't read it. Malware on iPhone. No, mine ain't. Maybe malware on iPhone they're talking about. But I don't have one. Don't have an iPhone. Maybe telling me somebody's iPhone is hacking me. I don't know what it's saying. I think it's just an advertisement. Right there. That says notifications and malware. Google. All thing. Just ask advertisement. Actually, I supposed to have them turned off, I thought. The first notification on there was to turn them off while I was full screen. Maybe because I ain't full screen. Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's the Windows is not full screen. Those other games are full screen. That's when I can't get off of them. Hold on a minute. Well, I'm doing good. Take care. Oh, God. Messages. Gotcha. First waypoint, Big Piney. Big Piney BOR 11650. They bump sure do get close to me up here. 75 miles to Big Piney. I didn't put out the runways and all at Piney. I wouldn't need them if it's going to land. I might do that. It wasn't totally in my first thoughts. I'll turn that on. I'm getting hot. Back again. Got me a cup of coffee, got a cereal bowl, put it up, and turn the air on. I'll be good for another few minutes. I ain't never been good. What are you talking about? Wind, look at me, turned. Wind done blowed me around. Perhaps all these balance is tough. Wind keeps drifting around, so plane having to correct. Fuel 280 and 290 range. £120 maximum. What it says on the back right there, I believe. Can't tell if it's 100, yeah, it's 120. That's cargo plus me, I guess. Maybe it's with me. If it's with me, I got a pick where I overloaded it double by myself. Didn't need that in my pocket either. I assume that's storable cargo. I couldn't put my grandson back there, I guarantee you. I'd have to have 2 airplanes. Then it wouldn't be quite enough. As long as there's no ice on that, should be doing all right. hard to get that center. There's the only way I know to be center. Right there. Get back outside. Where are we at? 65 miles out from the VOR, and the VOR is still in pretty good shape. I can stand to go a couple degrees off. Let's see what we got right here. We'll bring this over and see what it is. Like I said, 2 degrees wouldn't hurt a thing. 2.4. Straight ahead wouldn't hurt, doesn't need to be honest with you. See if we got any big pine trees that big piney. Maybe just somebody pining over somebody. Crybaby. That road comes up around that mountain right back down. Made sure they come to that opening to bring that road through. Driving around here in the car, you almost have to have a lean button on your fuel so you can lean it out a little bit. And in fact, there is one on them built in. The oxygen out of the exhaust adjusts the fuel as you go. When the oxygen gets wrong, she'll adjust the fuel accordingly. So that actually would take care of altitude too. Can't get the center saved alive unless you hit the center button. Uh-oh, there goes that crosswind again. And just a gust, it ain't steady. If you push your plane to the limits, that'd be enough to tear your plane up. If you already pushed it all to the stand, it couldn't stand that extra jolt. Uh-oh. Got you. Got your lid point living behind me. Far as I know, I don't know what you're being checking, but that's what I got. Everything green, lid point living behind me. Or wherever you are, I say behind me. That's all I got. You said you was. I keep closing that little window so when it comes on, it'll tell me. sound back up. Here we go. As far as I can see, joint FS is doing just fine. I don't know what else you want to know, unless you think I need to restart it. I don't see nobody back there nowhere. 11 miles. Should see myself. Check GPS, see where you at. Sometimes, I see you back on GPS though. There. Uh-oh. Another one. See what we got. Your position, only thing I checked is this was you 11 point something when I looked. Got you 11.15. At 10,685 feet. Doing 124 knots. I got you in a beach barren. On the GPS, you're my about 5:30. We'll be at 48 miles. Ground still up under me. Big Panty was, I didn't put the altitude, yeah I did, 69.90 altitude. Only gives you a couple thousand feet, so. I think it's in a valley. Gaining on me. 9.93. I thought I might get it up without canceling if it didn't. A little cloud down there in that little ravine just hanging down there. Only cloud in the sky on this end. Here, there's somebody that blows the tank up there smoking. Let's check my fuel. Still got 265 miles left in fuel. Should be a plenty for the whole trip, I think. And I ain't turned the corner yet, so I don't know. It's a low altitude. I may have to fly 50 miles before I pick it up. $17-gallon tanks. Company here, my brother-in-laws are here. So do what they want to do, I'm flying. They get you a little check on the first, but I mean they get you today is what kind of holiday, it's weekend. We got a little cloud down there. Can you believe that? A little hover cloud, it ain't big. That's just altitude though, it's just laying there. Believe it, sucker, it's there. All I gotta say about that one. Did I hear something? Got you tagged. Look back there. Right there. Oh, there he was. Blinked off. I got you. Mr. Razor coming up behind me. Mr. Straight Razor. Now that mountain in front of me looks higher off to my left than it does in front of me. Maybe I ain't need to be off to no left, do I? Could even swing a little to the right, try to catch them little ripples. There's a hole right there on my right. Do I need that hole or not? I don't even know. Yeah, I might. Looks like that. I'm gonna go to that hole right there. Point my head of my plane into that hole right there and try to go through that hole. It's pink on my GPS. Even the height of that. I think I can make that. I bet I'll make it in front of me. I'll try to get across here without having to climb way up anymore. I may have to yet though. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way will. Good chance I'm gonna hit some mountains above when I'm flying. I made this whole trip at 9,500 so far. I flew around a couple of holes, but one because I wasn't up though. This here I am up and still looks a little tight. I think I can make this little sag right here though. No, I think that's the wrong button. Get over that way a little bit. Right down the middle of that sag, or then we'll turn back to our heading. We haven't flew far enough offline to change our localizer. It's starting to break down. It hadn't broke yet. Start swinging back toward that mountain right behind it now. Keep our localizer as close as I can. I'll change it if I have to, but 34 miles to Big Piney. I cross back over just a little past that, I'll bring that bar back without having to adjust it. Fly around and back to the radial. I got that radio back. Close enough. 2.4 is what I was on last. Right there. Still got some more tall mountains in front of me. I'm not trying to have to go up yet just to get to where I'm going. Get to the first airport. I see another sag to my left. I think it may be on that valley right yonder, maybe where the airport's at. Between that green hump dead end on the left and that valley in there. See if it's the other end of that mountain. I believe there's a valley. That airport may be down that valley. By the time we get there at 30, it's going to be getting short. I better head to that opening right yonder. And we'll be leaving on 330, which right there. Yeah, it'd be 330, which would be almost right up at Valley there, if that's where it's at. Won't miss it much. I think I go right across that little brown, great strip of ground there right off the end of that green mountain. Be my lowest point at this point, unless I go further to the left. And the airport's going to be back to my right. It may be over a little further though. Right here, the time I dropped to 67,000, what it would be, could be on top of that little mountain over there. 2,000, all you have to come down to get to 7,000, 69.90. It's going to be further than that ravine. Point myself toward that opening right yonder. Off the end of this ridge. Try to get back over, but I ain't past that ridge yet. Get around this ridge, I might fly down it, back over that way and see what we got. I think I'm going to get higher to get over this stuff now. It's crowding me. Look at all that red. Where's that airport at? $30, $20. You don't show it. That's PPI way out yonder. Okay, still other side of these mountains. Get over that way a little bit. See if I can find a hole. Probably ought to start climbing the looks of it. I'm gonna see 500 to help me. Going to 10,000. Come on, get around yonder. I see a sag right over there for now. Picking my hole. I can climb more if I have to, but I didn't want to. That 500's going, I believe, crapping if I didn't get that. Maybe it'll get me over them, I don't know. I still can't see the top of that other mountain. Actually, the flat top, it's got a flat top on it. I think I can't see it from here, which means I ain't high enough to see over it. Going back this way. I hate flying out of my way, but oh, I'm starting to see over it now. I see the valley on the other side. I think we're high enough. I think we did it. Let's stay right here a few minutes. We could go on out there to the right yet and come back in. A little lower out there too, over at Brown. It looks like we're high enough here. If I come all the way back around, that the ridge yonder is a little higher than the rest of this. I believe I got it. 10, I believe 10's gonna put me across it. This one. Trees looking good. Watch my monitor plow the ground. If it does, the plane will crash. I'll tell you that much right now. You watch that plane go across, you still crash when the monitor gets there. Well, we about got this ridge behind us. Right there's the high point, right going over it right now, I believe. Now back on. I'm gonna readjust this, keep behind the zigzag. 2.5. There we go. Back online to Big Panty, 18 miles. Get this done where I can go to town in a few minutes. Like I said, we still got the other leg to go yet. I don't believe don't believe it'll be on when I leave here. I believe it's full of that. Nope, it's parked at 10. It ain't on yet. Bar drifted still. I believe we'll get to the airport before we get across here. I should be able to come down 1,000 at least. And I'm probably going to touch down or stop on the airport a second. If I find it. I don't remember where the VR and it located from each other. Don't remember looking, but I was actually planning the airport at the time. I went up instead of going left. Like Green Needle Southern did go over that way a little bit. Right along there. 13 miles. See if I can come on down. 69. Let's try that right there. See what it does for me. don't know how much higher the ground is here than the airport. But it's definitely over 12 miles to that mountain ridge in front of me. I believe it is. Little ridge coming up here now, starting to raise up in front of me. See it there? Swelling up like a toad frog as I come up on it. Reckon I'm gonna hang it now, so I got down here low. I'm still falling. It's still getting taller on me. I can see it. Shows it's still green. Y'all in green. We all be up. We should be alright. We'll cross it in a few minutes. Clouds all laid on the ground, look like. Ceiling about 5,000, the ground is 6. Look like we're gonna make that ridge. We have leveled off. Green arrow still on top. This shows about right there. 2828, right on the money. I see some off my left out yonder. This is a view on the airport. May not be, they probably ain't together. They could be, but I didn't really look. I didn't see it on GPS a while ago. Oh, I see that. That was the airport there. I looked at it earlier. There it is, right on the VOR. That makes it easy. Pretty close under it. Get this cloud behind me and I'll touch this thing down. Oh, 8 miles. I think I see it. See a patch of something out there. Wrong way. Get yourself down there. That's probably it. I just can't make it out from here. Oh, wrong. This one. Oh, what we at? 5 miles. Right or wrong, I will prepare. Gotta be out there somewhere. Spot of ground, but it ain't really look like an airport yet. The cloud laying right on top of whatever's there. Makes it a little more difficult to see. I see something right yonder, yeah. Just beyond that cloud, what I see. Could easily be a runway on the other side of that right there. 3 miles. I don't know. It still don't look like it, does it? That's a field or orchard or something. I don't see no. Along the side of it there almost look like one. No, maybe not. That ain't it. Which way to go now? How far? Still got 2 miles. See something still strung out up there in front of me too. Looks further than I thought I had to go, but long like something like that right there in front of me. I see it too without a doubt. In fact, there's 2 runways, one going yonder way. Here's where I'm gonna stop. This is the one I want over here. I believe I see one right here going across the end of that one. This is what that right there shows 2. Maybe a gray strip or something should be right there. Not I circled in that other one. Something like trying to be on the end or something. I can't make it all out. Gray strip, I see them here. Come on, give me a view. Lights got too close then, didn't they? That windshield always looks different. Big difference. Come on, give me the ground. On the ground, big piney, grass strip. Running east and west. There's the asphalt going the other way. I'm gonna turn to it for takeoff when I get ready. There's a fuel station, so I don't really think I need it. I'm gonna take a quick look to see what I got going. The only way I can is estimate distance. And I'm gonna do it right here. All right, Jackson Hole. We done come over halfway. That's all the way across the map on an angle. Plus a little, yep. And from here to there is less than that, just a little bit. Oh yeah, we got this one made. We don't need a fuel. We'll take a chance on it. I'm fixing to get ready to hit the road. Where's the area's coming in? A few minutes there. No pressure, got you on camera. I got the numbers on camera, I don't see the plane yet. Off this VOR, I've got it on 330 for the next leg. At least I'll pick the VOR up. Right or wrong, that's what I'm gonna hold. Until I see I can't make it that way, then I'll cheat. Oh, I see the plane. Well, I did for a minute. Yeah, that runway bigger. Easy to see too. They wouldn't just have to be in front of me. When I did pick it up, I knew it was there, I didn't know it was grass. Need any fuel or anything, time to get it. The next trip is less than 100 miles, I believe. We've got 120, 130 behind us, and Lud looks like to be about 2/3 of that at the most. Wow, yeah, sitting there idling to burn my fuel. I guess I better get in there. Still should have enough to go twice that far. I've still got more than half my tank, I think. I can look right here and it'll tell me what size tanks I got and what percentage I got in them. Yeah, I'm over half tank, but not much over. The only trick is I know this trip's shorter. I'm gonna raise flap one click and I'm ready to roll. I'm fixing to ease out and take off. Gotta get this done. I got some business to tend to. Sure is a pretty plane you got there. I got you in a default bearing. I like the bearing pretty good. I don't like the way it handles all together. I just like the look of it. I like my Apache better. Here we go. Full throttle. You better lift off, sucker. There it goes. I let it off by itself. Thought it wasn't going to do it for a few minutes there. Go back to 110 and point around to 330. Oh, too much. 230. That's what I estimated right there. No, I didn't. I estimated 30 is what I estimated. What did I write down here? 330. What I got on here? Still believe I read 30 is still 33. No, 330. It's all on there. I did it what I read too. Okay, 330 it is. Now we're leaving out of here. We're gonna get on the rail 330 and get on it. So we may have to have it all the way out. We're pretty well on it right now too. Not bad off. I'm gonna come back to my right to come to the regular. I could lock it, but I'll fly into it. Flaps up. I ain't ever raised them. I should have raised them as soon as I cleared the ground. Just burn that extra fuel. There we go. Coming back across that way a little. Now let me get my Jackson Hole VOR is 1540. It's already on the radio stack. Bring one to the top, not both of them. I'll leave the bar to work with. Leave the others for this. And let it talk to me when it comes on. I don't think it'll be on for at least 40, 50 miles. I'm not sure. I got to 13,000. I was just trying to get off the ground. I don't need to, or not yet anyway. I'm gonna go back to about 8. Let's make it 9.5 again. Pick it back up as needed again. What's the way? Does this empty world? Climbing out. That's supposed to be, well, I'm sorry, I was cutting across. Now I go back to 330. I got the bar. I ain't got the bar line, I ain't got a signal. Did I switch the wrong one? I switched both of them. What's supposed to switch for one? It was off, it wasn't working. That's still wrong. Come on now, quit turning the wrong buttons. We'll mess around and crash this thing. I go away about 5 extra degrees. It was parked, it wasn't moving. Alright, we just picked up the other signal. A little quicker than I thought, so it ain't as far as I thought. That's a good thing. $59 miles. Jackson Hole. If that's the right VOR and it's supposed to be. Let me turn that beeper off, I don't need it. And now we can get this one right here on Jackson Hole also. And we'll get an actual heading to Jackson Hole and see how bad we're off from where we at. 2-1. 3-2-1. Exactly where I'm at now. That wasn't bad at all. Two go up one, won't hurt. Still, that was pretty well a straight shot. That was a good one. The other one was off 12 degrees. This one was off none. Not more than a degree. Couldn't count that. And I have an ILS, we'll put it on the radio stack for Jackson Hole, 11910. Put it on standby. In case it's cloudy or something. Right there. Runway heading is, I got 186. We don't need that yet, but we'll get here in a little bit. Cut some of this distance down first. About half of it. This leg's shorter than I thought. It's a good thing. Get there quicker. Not have a long flight on it either. It's already been in. Oh, I can't tell you how long it's been in. I thought it could. I can over here, I think. Seems like you got a duration over here, but I don't. Yeah, we've been an hour and 29, an hour and 30 minutes here, right? A few minutes, seconds. It's gonna be a 2 hour. A little better. Altitude of Jackson Hole. I've got it down for 54.51. Look at that again. Look at that again. 64.51. Two 2.6. Oops, lost that wrong button. This right here. We'll come 1 degree to the right. Looks like that green arrow might fan it. I'll name a couple, 2 or 3 videos today or tomorrow. Get them off that replay list. What do I see? What it is? Stand straight up down at the end of that straight line. What have I got there, people? What's that prediction? Looks like a big guy teeing off to me. Like a tee to a golf course. Or somebody done drove a big ass nail on the ground. There's something else back yonder too. See it right at the corner? That back yonder like a cooling tower or a granary. This right here looks different altogether. I don't know about that. Not really. At least we're picking up a little scenery now, though. We didn't have it before. Now we're picking up greenery and little villages and stuff. Another one of them dead end roads right there with something on the end of it. That's like farm granaries and stuff, what that is. Getting up here in this. I'm gonna be getting corn country now, I think. Used to be now. Raise little cannabis. Of course now it gets to be where they ain't such a money crop. If it ain't illegal, it don't cost them much to buy it. Price dropped drastically. Except for taxes on it, because the government wants their part. I think they already smoking their part, to be honest with you. What have I got there? Is that an airstrip? Little grass strip down there? I believe I do. Oh, just notice how tall that mountain's getting. Ain't red yet though. We're gonna skirt along the side of these. They're gonna get closer. We should clear it. It's slightly pink. I believe I got it though. If they got it drawn like we usually got them drawn, we are. Second hole 38 miles away. You start recording like this, we could fly together. If you land, we both land at the airport, I could cut my landing in, then cut your landing in. From the seat. Two miles off my right wing. .7. Mountain's getting tall again now. Still don't see nothing dangerous on the GPS. Not within my straight range. I got a hole in front of me. If I have to, go through that hole on my left. If I have to. 34 miles. Well, we gotta go beyond that. So I'll probably go through that hole on the left. And then up that valley. Uh-oh. God did. What I was just discussing, there's a valley on my GPS to my left, or just a few miles in front of me. I'm gonna try to hit that valley. It shows green through the valley and up the other side. I think I can hit that valley, go around through and not go up. But I have to use GPS to do it. I can't do it without it. I'm gonna hang just a little right, even though I don't have to. I hope, if the GPS ain't lying, I can go right around here and through that little ravine up yonder. You can't see the ravine, you don't have GPS. I assume you're next plane. Hold a little bit left here and then back to the right through that ravine up yonder. Once I get across that ravine, I can go out the other side. About 10 miles in front of me on my left, 10 o'clock, there's a ravine. I have to go around the end of this little neck here to get to it. Gotta go up past it and come back into it. And it's green all the way through from here. I'm over yellow now, it's green. So I should be able to see it just fine once I get in there. I think I can get over this yellow here. Even though if I come over towards you just a couple of degrees would help. I do have a ridge in front of me. I'm supposed to be clear, but just out of safety, I'm moving off of it a little bit. I'm gonna try to get through right where I'm at. I might. I know I can get through that hole if the GPS ain't lying. Okay, got you. Well, that's what I'm depending on right there. I see you off my wing. About time for you to turn toward that little opening. I need a little more clearance. I got a mountain on my left I'd like to get around. I might clear it, I might not. It red. I'll come back in toward that little valley though. These yellow ones, I'm supposed to be able to cross all these yellow ones. Yeah, this is sort of cheating. But if you got the equipment, might as well use it. I wouldn't know where that was at if I didn't. I guess in real life you could chart it though. If you know the terrain enough, you'd have to know the terrain to recognize peaks and stuff. I see Jackson Hole out there in front of me, but we gotta get over that valley first. I think that's it up in front of me. 26 miles. Yes, that's it. Now, sometimes that GPS freezes after watch that. I'll think I'm going one place, I'll be another. I can come around to 330 now. Let me give me something to look at here now, right there. The opening's sort of behind me now. About 020 now. No, I'm home. 02. Whatever next. 2728, 29. 28 now, more or less. To get in behind these valleys, these ravines here. I can actually see the ravines wide now. All the way back to my left, another 20 degrees. That little offset right down in front of me is what I'm looking at, I do believe. And like I say, 46, 4651, 47, 100 feet on the airport. Good enough for talking. That whole right there is what I'm looking for. Of course, I flew this route 3 or 4 times, I'd know it well without having to have something cheap. But you have to learn your markers on the ground. That road right there probably followed it in here. Would have been just fine. There's a road through this valley. That road goes right through this valley. But one does. A river road something. Probably a road since it's down, they cut the road through it. We got it right here. Once it crosses over, I can double back up a ravine and right back into Jackson Hole. And look like we might be runway headed when we get there at that. Somewhat close to it. I've got an ILS, but I may not use it. Whoop, I hit the wrong button. That's if a plane turned the wrong way. I forgot to move my hand. Ready to reverse directions. I'm gonna go about 030 again. Or 300, what that is. Just in a minute. Right up this ravine. gonna be a little lower that time I get there though. 2.9. $12,000 feet. I got you. I thought these mountains pushing 12, 14 up in here. I wasn't sure I'd find an opening at this altitude, but I done found one. I gotta get around that one in front of me on my right before I make this turn. That cloud laying there, I can't tell where the mountain's at. Ha-ha! It showed me I already passed it here, but I'm looking at one where I ain't passed it. Or I can go right through that hole right there, I do believe. Come on over. I can go through that hole right there, I do believe. Actually, where I'm supposed to go, I think. Instead of going right to the other mountain, the other thing over yonder. Come on around there. Get that little offset and miss that ridge yonder. Here we go. Here we go, right up this ravine now. Follow this river right into the airport. And I can get down to it once I cross over. That river goes right, GPS shows it going right to the airport. Just to the left of the airport, but close enough to see it. Coming down 500. Make out 1,000. I think what's the clearest little ridge. We'll get some more in a minute. That's making our way through the mountains. You could do that in the dark. I done it. Just updated, got a little closer to me too than me coming down. Making it look a little tighter. Well, I'm pretty well in that little ravine there. I still ain't leveled off yet, so I'm gonna leave it right there for now. I want to drop a little more, but see, like I said, 47. What is 6,700 airport. I'm coming on down. It's about 7,700. Give me 1,000 foot of clearance. I'm only X amount of miles out. The airport's off my right though. Yet. Follow this little river around. Cut across part of it. Got clouds in here. If I stay over the water, I have to worry about nothing getting in my way. I can hold this around to the, I'll cut across the river, come back under me. Watch spike should follow the river, just cut across the other side of it. Can turn a little bit toward this mountain. In fact, cut this distance down just a little. Well, about 10 degrees maybe. Don't want to get over getting that mountain though. Try that right there. I got you on my right too, hadn't I? Oh, I put it in the cloud. All I got now is GPS. If it's like that, I might use our list land. But that's after I get there. Which our list was on runway 1. Zero 1 0. From the other side. No, it ain't. This is it right here. Look yonder in them clouds yonder and cut across up the river. I think I'm clear, but I'm still going that. No, I ain't. I'm level. I think I can still cross that ridge between me and there. Cut across a little more. KJC, that's it. KJC. These ridges here behind me, and I'll come on down up the river. I'm gonna go down 200 more feet. Probably 10, 12 miles. I got 11.3 on the DME, so that tells me that. I was trying to estimate off the GPS. Come up on the river again. Last night I went back to that game, switched to a different map, spent about an hour, went to bed about 9 minutes till 2. Killed one puma and chased one for 30 minutes per hour. I mean, I didn't have no, it was dark, I had to use a flashlight to track him. I was just running hard as I could trying to catch him. I figured he'd stop and climb a tree and jump on me, but he didn't. I got him in one time where I could see him, but I couldn't get the sight on him. I got close enough, I thought I was on him for a minute when I pulled the trigger, gun moved before I shot. I shot over his back. I guess I've been running for an hour. I guess I was tired of running. Couldn't hold the gun still. He was walking over a ridge in front of me, pretty good ways out there. I pointed that thing at him and tried to get it on him. I was having all kinds of trouble. Once it was on him, I pulled the trigger, but it never did stay on him. I shot over his head and chased him another 15, 20 minutes and lost him. Messed around, got turned around, but backtracked myself back to that ridge. I recognized the ridge when I backtracked back to there. I wasn't looking at the direction of the tracks, just the color of them. Got back to that ridge. I knew there was a ridge where I shot him, so I knew I didn't need to be there. I quit, went to bed. But I hadn't played in that game in daytime yet. I'm wrong, that was in the other void chain. I changed after that for just a few minutes. I didn't actually do anything to it. That was in the game I was in when you told you earlier. Coming around. Now I can get around here and find the airport. Where's that at? Right there. right, but I'm gonna find the airport and land. I ain't worried about it. I see the bumper in front of me. It's got to be it. Approach lights. I always call them bumpers. I'm going to turn this thing off now. That's about right, though. I just got to get away from more. That makes my... I don't have a glass up on it. It don't matter. I don't need it anyway. I'll turn all this off right now. And bring this thing back down. Give me an interior view. A little low. I don't need that much height. Coming in. A little more flat speed here. About to get too slow for this plane. Coming in at Jackson Hole. If you ever want to know what Jackson Hole is like, here it is right here. There's a whole lot like Tennessee. Not really. They say Tennessee is a cow. Lauderdale County be a butt. Get this thing down a little bit. 90. That'd be 80. Jackson Hole, find me a place to park. I gained speed for some reason after the last few minutes. On the ground. The wind vane out there. I see what I need. I see a holy grail. I might well, no, I'm gonna get it later. I'm gonna leave the plane empty for now, low. Get it when I get ready to fly the next flight, whatever it'll be. So Jackson Hole, just one parking space to the left of, basically turn around, be to the right of the fuel pump, left of the fuel pump. No, right of fuel pump now. There we go. Right there, I parked. Brakes locked. Rest the lights off. Power off. Engine down, fuel off. She shut down. Yeah, I went to a parking place. I didn't try to get no certain place. I'm getting ready to quit and I'm gonna put it on a parking spot. Yeah, I drove wrong. I saw you, I think. You know, I saw you when I was landing. I don't know if I saw you after landing or not. Looking right at you in front of me. Now. Yeah, I went over here. I'm on this parking spot. I'm on one of the actual little cross T's. Got the fuel shut down, everything shut down, all the lights out, motors off. Ready to go take me a break and go to town. Take care of business. Get back here after a while and work outside about an hour. 2. Maybe. 10-4. Break. Got you. Catch you later. I'm gone. I gotta cut this thing off. I ain't cut it off yet.